Analytical Jerks Podcast, Episode 4.
What is going on, everybody? My name is Nate, and I'm here with DJ, a very distracted DJ. He's on his phone right now, not giving a fuck.
I'm not distracted. Thank you very much. I need you to relax. Don't listen to this man. This man's always talking about some fucking buffoonery. Thank you very much.
I had a lot of caffeine this morning, so I may have to
He's
use
wired.
the bathroom from time to time.
That's what a break is for. Okay? It's okay. We're good to go. I had a Jamba Juice.
Shout out to all the girls that like to get peed on.
That's wild. We're back to the peeing on people. I don't know how that's a fetish.
Wait, what?
That really is a fetish. I listen
Everything
to a
is
lot
a
of
fetish.
sex. No, but I listen to a lot of sex podcasts, and I've heard about people that ask women to pee on them. So the opposite way, not dudes peeing on the women, girls peeing on men.
You know that,
like
that's that antivirus software, McAfee.
Yeah, McAfee. I got it on mine. It's expired.
Well, I was given some information by somebody, and apparently there was some documentary made about him, and I forgot what country he was in, but
Is this what you told me? I think this is what you told me.
apparently that guy likes to get his chest shitted on.
Yeah. You told me about this. Hey, why they had to? Hey, I'm sick that they put his business out there like that.
That's fucked up.
He like to get pooped on, and
I think they did that all because he was trying to run for president.
But does that give you an erection, or like you just like the idea of feces on your chest? I don't understand. Do you rub it in?
I'm assuming he's rubbing it in.
Or maybe what is this like a specific type of shit? How about that? Maybe it's like the form. What if it's the liquid kind? That's crazy.
Does he give him a diet plan?
These are interesting questions.
These are the best foods to make
sure
it's
covered in the documentary.
Rock hard logs like these, the ones that look like the emoji.
That's the only thing I can see that happening. I can't see her pooping some like liquid looking like it's juice on your chest. That's crazy. That's not crazy. That's nasty. That's disgusting.
Yeah, that's.
And you're shaking hands with that man. That's crazy.
And he wanted to run for president.
I don't care how much you wash your hands. That's crazy.
You got
shit on your chest.
I think they only did that because he ran for president.
He ran for president?
Yeah, he was in the Libertarian Party.
You can't run for president when you
Why
get
not?
shit on your chest.
Why not?
Nah.
Why not?
You take shit all the time.
Yeah, so that's even more of a reason to run for president. This guy gets shitted on. He doesn't care. You can say anything to him.
Bullshit, he cares.
I don't think the guy cares.
Oh, he cares. Have we heard anything from him since this came out?
Oh yeah, I hear from him all the time.
What's he doing now? He's still getting shit on?
I'm assuming he's in whatever country he's in right now getting shitted on, probably. That's crazy. I don't get that fetish, but
I think it's
there's some people who actually like to have condiments like spread it on them, like mustard and ketchup. 2-liter Pepsi.
That's not a problem.
It's not a problem, but it's just a weird fetish to have. Like, why do you want to smell mustard and mayonnaise during that process?
Hey, if people like that condiment or whatever, then so be it.
But
I wouldn't like no mayonnaise.
McAfee can't get shit on.
Fuck no, that's nasty. For one, shit is the stuff that's not supposed to be in your body. It's supposed to come out.
Well, it's not on his. It's not in his body.
So you're rubbing it on top on the outer layer.
No, it's not in his body. It's on his body.
Okay, but that's the point. You're rubbing it on your outer layer, rubbing it in like it's fucking
lotion. We don't know if he's rubbing it, but let's assume he is.
What's the point of getting a turd dropped on you? I'm like, oh, okay.
Maybe he
you just want to feel that little baby thud, nigga, hit your body, and then you get up and you pick it up. Do you pick it up? Do you have gloves on? Do you pick this up with your hands? You're rubbing it in. You got shitty. You got shitty hands. You got shitty chest.
Yeah, you speak over me again, we got problems. I hate when people do that in a conversation.
Nigga, you do that shit all the time.
No, I don't. My mother does that. That shit's annoying.
Don't compare me to your mother. I'm not your fucking mother.
Like they'll see you having something to say, and then they'll speak a little bit louder. That's annoying.
Don't compare me to your fucking mother. Cause I'm not your mother.
They'll speak just a little bit louder when they're about when they finish when they finish their sentence and it appears that they're done, and then you want to reply to what they say, then they just automatically have a wait. There's more.
Oh, okay, I get that.
That shit's annoying.
I don't do
Does
that.
that happen to you?
Yes, a lot. But I don't do that, and I did not do that shit to you.
Yes, you did.
No, I did not.
You saw me about to say something. You just got a little bit louder.
No, I did not. You don't relax. I don't like that shit either, so I know I didn't do that shit to you. Because that shit is a pet peeve, and I will end the conversation with all adults.
Nah, just just end it, like punch him in his neck. I love how fast we switch conversations.
Like a jab in the throat. Because I really wouldn't punch. I would.
Could be a jab.
I would knife hand straight.
Or no,
straight
the tiger paw.
Yeah.
Knuckles, straight knuckles.
I like a throw punch.
Anyway, yesterday we went to a podcast workshop.
Trash. No, it wasn't.
Well,
we gained something from it. Network.
Yeah, we networked a little bit.
So I mean, it was something solid. I drank a lot of water.
Two lovely young ladies.
Hello.
Who want to start a podcast, and we're gonna help them out.
Hello.
Because we're nice people.
Hello.
We like to give back to the community.
Yeah.
Now we may not know shit, but we know a little bit about farts. So.
I see what you did there. I see what you did.
We know a little something.
Oh man. I might have to. When you eat healthy, you know you shit a lot.
If you eat healthy, you shit a lot?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's common sense.
What happens when you don't shit for like 2 days?
I believe the smell gets even fouler.
Is that that's the outcome?
I think so.
It's not no painful anything or nothing like that?
I don't think so. I mean, you probably feel like you got a little more weight than you need to.
So do you shit every day?
Every day? No.
So you've gone 2 days.
Hmm?
You've gone 2 days. How many days?
I think I've gone, like in boot camp. Like I think I went like a week without shitting because I was so scared.
A week?
Yes, a week. I think even 2.
2 weeks? No.
Yeah, but they said that was like a normal thing. Like I didn't.
Well, you know what though? In boot camp, we have the MREs, which depending on what you're eating, can make you hold like a lot of shit. Like crackers, when I was eating the crackers and bread and shit, I didn't have the shit.
But I'm just saying, like those first 2 weeks where you weren't with your like platoon, like you weren't assigned to a platoon yet.
Yeah, I know what you're talking
and
about.
Like you're just sitting there, like in that weird phase where you're like checking in and like signing papers and shit. Like, there's no way I would have found the time to relax and take a shit. I know that didn't happen, and honestly, I wasn't thinking about how I was feeling because of that.
I was mad. I did not want to be there.
Oh yeah, I almost said like when I first got assigned to my platoon, and I got a senior drill instructor. I was like, I almost like was like, I want to go home. Like,
you know what? It wasn't even the drill instructors for me because I already expected that. Like, I already expected to get yelled at, spit in my face, and all that. I'm like they just be too close.
Expected, but once you're actually there, it's a little different. Like, it's like, oh
yeah,
fuck.
But I could get over that.
Happening.
What really irked me was the people, and I mean, like, I didn't like people that fucking spit a lot. Like, I've never seen so much.
Yeah, I didn't
spitting.
like that.
I've never seen so much spitting in my life. Like, holy, like, yo, what the fuck's going on? With
that was also the first time I saw a grown man pee on himself.
That. Then people can't fault like yo, I seen a lot of shit that really just made me just hurt my feelings. Me getting in trouble for other people, that shit hurt my feelings.
Yeah, mass
I was
punishment
aggravated.
is fucked.
I was aggravated because I'm like, yo, why you so fucking stupid? Like, you keep getting me in trouble. Like, yo, I'm gonna beat your ass. Like, get me in trouble one more time. As soon as it's nighttime and we get our free time, I'm gonna fuck you up. Cause this shit is getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand.
Put some bars of soap in the pillowcase. Just
Like
fuck
niggas
'em
can't
up.
make their bed. I wish I remembered that actually how to make my bed though the military way. That shit
Oh, you don't
was
remember?
clutch. Nah, because I used to cheat. So I would make my bed because I was sick.
Yeah, you're a fuck boy.
Nigga, I used to fucking make my shit and then I would literally climb in. I wouldn't pull that shit back. I would climb in. So then in the morning when they say pull the sheets, nigga, I finessed the fuck out of that shit. Sometimes I couldn't and I did have to make it, but I would finesse the fuck out of that. And then just tighten my shit. Damn, how your shit so tight? Yeah, I know. Bitch, I'm smart. Nigga, work smarter, not harder.
Yeah, I don't make my bed like that to this day, but I
Come on
remember
now, you
how to
clearly
do
see
it.
I got a blanket, my nigga. I don't sleep in the bed. I don't like being under covers. That's too hot anyway to me.
It's been hot lately.
Even when it's winter season, nigga, that's too hot to me. I don't want to be under all them fucking covers.
I like to be covered up.
I don't. I just want this blanket so it could be on top of me. So then if somebody comes in my room, I can hide my face.
I like the idea of laying under the covers, someone walking in who's not supposed to be, and then I just take the covers and wrap it around their face, twist it around their neck.
Have you done this?
No, but I've done it in my head multiple times. So I think if it actually happens, if he gives me that chance, it could be a bad night for him. That's why I want to learn Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, because like,
you know what? I used to want to sleep with like have a weapon. So like
I do have a weapon.
I used to want to have like sleep a
is.
knife. I want to have like a knife. I wanted to get my pistol, but I just haven't bought it yet.
Mm-hmm.
Other things have happened, or other important things I need to spend money on. But eventually, when everything else is bought, though, for sure, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and cop my
I will be getting
my pistol. I want a Desert Eagle, but it's just not ideal for me right now.
I will be getting a shotgun. I will be getting a Glock, and I will be getting AR-15. I want to cover all grounds.
Isn't the AR? Is it illegal right now?
No. Why would it be illegal?
They took it. They took the AR, bro. Like, or maybe it's a certain.
Yeah, but it's
I
not
think it's the M4.
The AR-15 and the M4 are the same thing. It's just that the AR-15 is like one for the civilians.
The M4 is smaller than the M16.
Of course.
I actually like it. I think that is. I don't know. I have to look at that.
Well,
I'm pretty sure there is one that you can get.
The AR-15 is not an automatic weapon, so I don't know why they would.
It's semi?
Yep.
Can you switch?
Switch what?
The fire mode.
It's a semi-automatic weapon. It doesn't go past that. So you can.
I figured it might be like the M4 where you could do burst. No,
yeah, but the burst only goes 3 bullets at a time. Automatic weapons, when you hold it down and it just keeps going until the clip is empty.
Also, it still does have burst. Okay, got it.
Yeah, but burst is 3 bullets each time you pull the trigger.
Yeah, I know what.
Unless they changed it, I don't know.
No, it's still 3.
Okay.
It's still tap.
I know a lot of people think the AR-15 is an automatic weapon.
I think because when you think of assault rifles, most people think of like the AK-47.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Speaking
compared
of
to the
AK-47,
semi-autos,
apparently I think it was El Paso, Texas, in a Walmart.
That's for sure got to be illegal. You cannot make that shit.
Yeah, you can't have an AK-47. That's an illegal weapon.
They will snatch that shit immediately. At least they're buying it back though. For like the gun laws and shit, if you have something that you're not supposed to have, or they took it away and you already had it, they'll come confiscate your shit, but they'll pay you for it. So they'll buy it back.
I mean, clearly not getting everybody.
Correct.
Criminals don't care about that. That's just still going to happen. They still
These are
have
facts.
those weapons.
They're selling these weapons on the street. I want the weapon from the street because I feel like it's cheaper.
Nah, I'm going to get it legally.
I mean, I'm going to get it legally because I want to get my gun license because I want to be able to carry. Like, throughout the street.
Concealed. That would be my goal.
Yeah, I am. I'm going to get it. My dad is getting it right now. He asked me. He was telling me to get it with him. I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that expense right now.
Speaking of this, a lot of y'all don't know how to shoot. Especially if you're buying it off the street. I know you motherfuckers cannot shoot. It's a lot harder than you think.
Yeah, but they don't care about that. But that's what a gun range is for. Some people go.
The people who don't do illegal shit with weapons go. The law-abiding citizens. Those are the ones I'm actually scared of.
You might have the top dogs, you know what I'm saying? Might have the top dog gangbangers out here actually going to the gun range trying to get better. You know, or maybe they do it the ghetto way, maybe, or whatever, another way, where they go to the woods. Because white people, remember, they used to go to the woods and, you know, shoot bottles and shit from 100 yards, maybe 2 max.
So you saying that the black people, they would just line up 40 ounces and they shoot
I'm mad you said 40 ounces. Why it gotta be 40 ounces? Can't just be a beer bottle? Niggas drink beer too, regular beer. Nigga, not no 40 ounce. They probably drinking that still too, but it's more than that. Nigga, get some shock top.
Hennessy bottles? Niggas love Henny.
I'll go with you there for sure. Probably a Henny
go with
body.
me, but not 40? Malt liquor?
Yes, nigga, because I feel like white hillbillies, nigga, drink that shit more than us.
Do they?
Why they teeth so fucked up?
Because they dip. They do chewing tobacco.
That's probably
why
facts.
their fucking teeth
That's
just
probably
fucked
facts. That shit's disgusting.
Yes,
I hate that shit. I don't like
You've
that
done
shit.
it before?
Fuck no.
Okay.
No. I wanted to fucking jab everybody that I knew that fucking did that shit in the throat. Because they used to spit, and then they would either walk around and have a bottle and spit in the bottle. So you just walk around with a fucking black tar fucking water bottle with your shit in. Like, nigga, that's nasty as fuck. That shit irked my soul.
It is nasty, but I can understand because they can't always have a cigarette on deck.
No, I don't give a fuck because you shouldn't smoke cigarettes either. But I'm not going to stop you from smoking a cigarette. But chewing tobacco? No, that's fucking disgusting. How about wait? I just prefer, I'd rather you wait until you can smoke a cigarette and go do that. It's more avoidable for me. But for me to be around you and then I just continuously like just see you spit just and then I see that big ass fucking lob in your fucking on the side of your fucking face or at the bottom of your fucking lip, that's just disgusting to me.
I don't know. I've never had a nicotine addiction, so I don't know how bad they need that. I can't relate to the physiological factors.
Okay, Daniel's outside.
Man, he's fucking up the flow of our podcast, bitch ass nigga.
For sure he is. What?
All right, so we got an impromptu guest. He just showed up. He was supposed to drop off a mic, and we was like, just come on the podcast. And
called off a shift, ready to go. Still haven't gotten the lash back from that yet. I don't think the parents are awake.
This is Daniel, aka 88, from the As Told by the Mid.
One half of the Mid, yes.
Yeah. So you have a podcast called The Mid.
As Told by the Mid.
Well, that's your network, correct?
No. Welcome to the Mid is the network.
Oh, Welcome to the Mid. I forgot about that. But your network is As Told by the Mid, and then your podcast name under that network is called Welcome to the Mid.
No. Welcome to the Mid is the network, and then As Told by the Mid is the podcast.
Nigga, you just said it. You just said it was... Okay.
Run it back. Run the tape back.
Oh my God. Okay, so As Told by the Mid is the podcast, correct?
As Told by the Mid is the podcast.
Okay. And then the network is Welcome to the Mid.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. So
I'm gonna run this clip back. I said the right thing the first time, and the second time, and now the third time.
You switched it, I think.
I don't think so.
Well, who cares? We're not editing this out. But yeah. So tell them where they can find you and shit like that.
But you can find us on all social media sites. Follow us on Instagram. Welcome to the Mid. Twitter @MidWelcome. That was the one that I was just faded and I couldn't get everything to be on the same like name. You can also listen to us on SoundCloud. Welcome to the Mid.
For sure. You should if you follow us on SoundCloud, you should see their podcast.
We're doing shout outs before.
Well, yeah, sure. Why not?
Because I'm here. No, we have to follow the structure.
Yeah, we went to the. He also went to the podcast workshop that we went to yesterday, and it was ran by someone who was in radio for 30 years, and so there was a lot of advice in that workshop that may or may not apply to podcasting.
I don't know about that experience. I'm not saying that she didn't have it.
I'm just gonna assume she has 30 years of radio experience.
But yeah,
the person who ran the podcast.
It was a good experience.
Yeah, for sure.
It just got us realizing that what we have is leagues better than what's out there right now.
Yeah. So
we're upper echelon content.
Yeah. So since you're here, let's just get into the main topic then. So what did you want to talk about? We were in the car earlier, and you said you wanted to talk about like you said bitches make you cry and shit.
I'm gonna need you to relax.
That's what you said.
I don't. That's not what I said. What I said was, Brandy came on. Have you ever, and she said, have you ever had someone that make you cry? And I was like, okay, facts. I did have a female. Cause you're an unemotional person. All right.
I disagree.
No, you're unemotional.
I'm emotional in some aspects.
You're a fucking brick. To me, in my perspective, you're a brick.
Oh.
You don't cry for shit. You don't care about shit. You look at everything like, okay.
I cry for sure.
I don't cry.
I don't see you crying over anything. Like, we've already went over the fact that you wouldn't cry even for death because you expect things to happen. Like,
specifically, a woman can't make me cry. I can cry because of the woman. I can cry because of the situation, but
because of the situation, such as what though? But
I'm talking. No one's gonna make me cry. No woman's gonna make me cry.
But because of the situation, as in you getting rejected.
I don't cry because of rejection.
What is the situation that will require you to cry? That's not based on her.
That's not based on her.
Okay, what's the situation?
I don't know.
The only reason why you should cry over a woman is if you find out she gave you the clap.
What's the clap?
I'm not crying for that. That's an ass whooping. I'm crying. So you're talking about the serious STDs. The ones that you can't give away. How many?
Yeah.
1.
Sick fuck that guy.
1.
Sick fuck. Oh.
1.
My God.
Wait, you've had one STD before?
Yes, I've had gonorrhea.
Gonorrhea.
Oh, that goes away though.
Exactly. That's why I said, you're talking about the shit that can't go away.
Yeah. That's okay.
Someone gave you gonorrhea, bro?
Yeah, it was wild. I had to go to work that day. Actually, what's crazy is that I woke up. It's almost like blue balls. Have you ever had blue balls?
I think, yeah.
Okay, so look, just so if you don't know, blue balls is essentially the feeling of you can't walk. It's like you tried to ejaculate, but you can't. You haven't. You held it forever.
That's never happened to me then.
And you end up pretty much like every time you move your legs, it hurts because you're touching your ball. Your balls move when you walk, so it hurts. It's painful. It's fuck.
Damn, I've never had that then.
Now imagine the first time I had blue balls and I understood what blue balls was. I was actually in Santa Monica. I also did not have a car, and I had to ride my bicycle from Santa Monica all the way to fucking Inglewood, and I didn't know what the fuck was happening.
Couldn't be me.
Because I was riding from this girl's house, and I was like, and I woke up, and she was like, "What's wrong?" And I was like, "The fuck if I know, but I gotta go." And I think I got home when I tell you that a 30-minute bike ride took 2 hours because of that. I went home and I think I told my dad, and he was like, he started laughing at me. He was like, "Damn, nigga, you got blue balls. You gotta rub that out." But
imagine being one of those people that has blue balls, bro. That makes no sense. You telling me the most trusted person, aka me, you're supposed to trust yourself. You telling me that at one point, not even yourself can relieve yourself of a nut? That's nuts. You should never have a blue balls. Ever. Like, that's not a phenomenon, bro. That's just that's a mental block. Like, that can't be like yo, I got blue balls. This is something I need to go to the doctor for. Nah, I thought blue balls was when you're about to fuck, and then the girl like.
I just thought it was a concept. I didn't know it was a physiological thing.
No. It was. That's what I'm saying. I was at the girl's house the first time I had blue balls, and that was the insinuation, but we did not do that. So I was rock hard the entire night. Upon sleeping, I fell asleep at some point. Rock hard. In a cuddle session, whatever the fuck you want to say, and then I woke up with blue balls, with what we refer to as blue balls. But essentially, that's what gonorrhea felt like. Because, like I said, I went to work.
So, how did you figure out it was something more serious than blue balls?
Well, since I woke up and it hurt and it felt like blue balls, I still was like, you know what? No, maybe I just woke up wrong. I rode my bike because once again I'm still riding my bicycle. Didn't have a car.
Let's back up. Let's back up. let's back up a little bit more. Let's talk about the sexual experience of when you got the blue balls.
The sexual experience of when I got blue balls with old girl.
Yeah.
Well, there is nothing sexual about it. That's why I got blue balls.
No, I'm talking about the gonorrhea. Gonorrhea. Yeah.
Fuck if I know. I don't know who I got it from.
You don't know?
No, that's the crazy part.
How do you not know?
But that's why I say I didn't even know that I had it. Because just felt like, oh, blue balls.
So you couldn't traverse back and be like, oh, was that bitch?
Well, I mean, I was a mailman at the time, so I had to walk all day.
DJ gets bitches like that, bro, to where he can't remember? Stop that. What the fuck? No, bro. What? You're telling me you don't remember who you got a fucking gonorrhea from?
Yeah, you gotta know.
You could backtrack.
No, I was wild right then at that point.
Dude,
what?
I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could tell
You be the main person calling everybody a hoe, including men.
Bro,
what are you talking about? Who did I call a hoe?
Can't find out. Gave him a gonorrhea? He'll climb a 6 foot whatever person.
He want a 6'4" female, but he can't figure out who he got gonorrhea.
Can't even write her name down. It could be a dude.
For one, I'm not.
Especially if you in Colombia.
For one, it's not a dude.
Okay. All right.
Two, I'm not good with names. We've went over this. I don't remember people's names unless I've like talked to you on a like a lot.
Yeah, but I told you to describe the sexual experience from when you actually got it, so you don't. Yeah,
but that's what I'm saying. I couldn't tell you. I was with multiple women, and I don't know. I even thought about it when I had it, and I went to. So when I went to work, and I told my boss, I told him, yo, I can't walk, this shit, this shit mad painful, I can't. And I was like, I gotta go to the doctor, and they let me go to the doctor, and I didn't go to work today. I went straight to the clinic down the street, and then they did the test, and then they told me you got gonorrhea, and I was like, damn, that's crazy. And I'm like, who the fuck did I get it from?
Let's say there's at least 3 women that you possibly got it from. You still didn't ask all 3 of them?
No, it was a little bit more than that, but no, I didn't have their numbers.
Excuse me?
I didn't have their numbers. I'm so serious. I didn't have their number.
This guy. That's crazy. That is insane.
Yeah, I didn't have their number.
I carry my STD check everywhere I go.
See? And I was talking about that the last episode or the episode before.
That's social. That's a level of social responsibility.
Yeah,
you should know where you got gonorrhea from.
So I want you to understand that I do have that check.
Gonorrhea.
Correct. So I'm aware of what it is. How it feels. Is what it is.
I have so many podcast titles for this one.
It wasn't that bad.
It wasn't that bad? You couldn't walk?
Yeah, for an hour, a couple hour, whatever, an hour or two. Then they gave me pills. This is what you got. Go get the pills. Boop, bop, bing, you done. Don't do nothing for a week. Oh,
Did
solid.
You?
No. Fuck no. That's a serious thing. I didn't want I feel like shit. I feel like shit like that could get worse. And I'm very serious when it comes to shit like that. I was like, no. You got it. I didn't even masturbate.
You're very serious up at the point that you get some shit. I feel it.
Yeah. That's when it matters.
Fair enough.
That's what.
Still don't use condoms. he still don't use condoms. Yo, that's okay.
So I'm gonna need a big pause in chat. Big pause in chat that I do use condoms. Let's not listen to another nigga on this podcast that states that that I'm going in here raw, because I'm not. Thank you very much. I do know everybody that I mess with now. Thank you very much. So if I am doing that and not using a condom, I am full aware of who that person is. This is an ongoing thing.
Nah, they need to know who you are.
They do. Thank you very much. This is discussed. Everything is discussed with me. Thank you very much. I need you to relax. But condoms are used. Okay? Let's not throw that out there that I am just raw dogging everything in sight. That is no.
Out of 10 times, how many times you raw dogging?
The past 10
For
times.
one, I'm not fucking 10
The past
bitches.
10 times, how many
not
times
fucking 10
you raw dog?
You don't have to fuck 10 bitches.
No. I'm just saying, like,
How many
I'm just
times?
saying the
How many
past 10 times out of actual experiences, how many times out of those 10 times did you go in raw? That's a better statistic. He's looking up right now.
6.
So you're 60% from the field.
Yeah. You already think I'm shooting blanks.
60% don't use condoms.
60%.
No, that I
That's what you
do.
just said.
You said how many did I use? You said how many times did I use it?
I specifically asked
He
you.
walked you down the line.
I specifically asked you, out of the past 10 experiences, how many times do you go raw dog? You said 6, so you're 60%.
What? You said how many times do I use a condom?
No, we didn't.
Oh, this is recorded podcast, DJ. I'm gonna ask you again.
Getting
I'm gonna
edited
ask you
out.
again. I'm gonna ask you again.
It's getting cut.
No, we're not. We gonna cut this. We gonna cut this. We gonna cut this. Okay, so out of the past 10 times that you actually had sex with a woman, how many times did you go raw dog?
4.
Okay, so you're 40% from the field. For 40% chance that you could go raw dog. Okay, that's less than 50. So
Yes, I'm not just out. Come on, bro. That's icky.
I believe you.
That's icky. It should be after gonorrhea, 0.
For one, that was years ago. I hate the fact that
That's the fucked up part. There's many different things. That statistic, the overarching statistic, is that he still doesn't use condoms after gonorrhea. I'm judging.
once again, I need listeners. I need you to not take their side and to feel that this is recent. This is not within the past year. This is not within the last 2 years.
you've made some changes.
Okay, this has happened damn near about 6 years ago. Nope. Yeah, 5, 6 years ago.
So when you were
Okay.
20.
Yeah.
So he can remember when he had it.
Right.
Who he got it from.
Right. That's a little fucked.
Nigga, no, it's not. It is what it is. God damn it, it's gone. Let it be.
All right.
Okay. All right. So second topic.
Well, the second topic was, would you date someone who has a kid?
Yes.
I would too.
Because it tells you a couple of things about the person. It tells you that they are able to, like, feed somebody else. It tells you that
There's a certain level of maturity that you have to have.
Yeah, a certain level of maturity,
Well,
but
expected
also
maturity.
like equally not that mature, because if you're dating someone who has kids, typically my experience has been that they're around my age, so that means that they have also not the best decision making.
I'm saying like
give
the expected maturity, even though the decision at that point when they actually conceived the child wasn't the best decision making, but after a certain point, like,
well, yeah, their child's alive, so that means that they're able to, like,
at some point you got to be like, there's some expected
a
maturity
minimum,
from this person.
Yeah. So there's a couple of things like that they're good that I know to be true, you know. So like they're able to feed somebody else, they're able to take care of somebody else to a certain level. So yeah, of course I would. Now I wouldn't be daddy daycare to the kid, you know. I probably wouldn't even take it to the next level. I just flip, you know.
Off rip, I have.
So
to
you're saying you would never be a stepdaddy. You just want like an ongoing thing until you feel like, oh, you want me to play that role. But that's what that's supposed to be if you're with a single mother, essentially. No. Is it not?
No.
What do you mean?
You don't have to.
I mean, you don't have to take care of the kid, correct? But that's so. I'm saying that in the aspect that I have a stepfather, and he had his own kids, which are my stepbrothers, and then my mother had me and my sister.
That's a totally different situation.
He walked in, not expecting to take care of us, but of course that's gonna come down the line if you end up marrying my mother or whatever. Like, hey.
Now you're adding like different compounding variables. So the question was, would you date a single mother, like a mother with kids, right? So would I date? I would date to a certain point. Now, when that relationship is expected to be taken to the next level, I'll pivot out. Like Nate says, hard pass.
Behind the back pass.
Okay, so but you said but
fundamental, basic chest pass.
Okay, but you said date. So what is dating? Because you also said in that relationship. Because if you're dating and then you say, well, once that relationship gets taken to the next level, what do you mean? If you're in a relationship, or when you say that word, that means you're boyfriend, girlfriend, or you're together, whatever. You have an understanding that something else is going to happen down the line within your relationship.
A relationship means exactly what you just said. Two people have an understanding of what we could do with each other. At its bare core, that's what a relationship is. So whether a relationship ends up being where you have to now take care of children or not, I don't have to respond to that. Like, I don't have to engage in that because we would talk about that prior. You get what I'm saying? So, like, if I enter something with a person and all we known for is fucking, that is a relationship, but all we're doing is fucking. You get what I mean?
Okay, I understand that if you're just fucking got it, like, that's an understanding.
Okay, so specifically courtship.
But courtship isn't even what you're describing. What you're describing is a type of relationship.
I know the reason why I said courtship, because I see what you're doing. You're using the fact that we're using something so general as a way to answer the question. So I'm boiling it down to a specifically courtship.
So you'd have to tell me what courtship is, because courtship to me is the act of like trying to.
You're in your boyfriend and girlfriend. You're not just fucking. There's emotional investment involved.
Even in a relationship with boyfriend and girlfriend, you could still set limitations. You could still set like what you're comfortable with, what you're not comfortable with.
Okay.
Okay. So even as you set those limitations, right? In most aspects, when it comes to a boyfriend and girlfriend, for most women, not all, because there are some that don't, there is the idea of that at some point he's going to marry me. Not all, but at some point he is going to marry me. With that idea of, and if let's say even before that or prior to that, you make these limitations. You say, hey, I'm only here. We just vibing. We enjoying each other's time until that's wraps. And then she's supposed to be cool with that. Like,
what I challenge you to do is to think of no, like that assumption. That's an assumption.
Yeah, it's a fair assumption though.
Right. Fair to who though? Like if it's understood that that's what we're thinking about, then cool. You know, like obviously we're in it 50-50.
Yeah, but you're possibly using the fact that just because it wasn't talked about, that assumption won't be there in general.
Exactly.
But the fact is that assumption will be there. Just because you didn't talk about it doesn't mean that she's not thinking about that. And
what I'm suggesting is we should be able to talk about that kind of stuff. So like if that's presumed to be true, right? Well, then it should have come up.
Well, if you're getting in a relationship, as far as like emotional investment, usually the next step is marriage after some point.
Right. So when it gets to the point, back to the original question, when it gets to the point where that's to be expected from each other, I would bail out. Specifically with a single mother. But
I don't see how you would even get to that point if you've made the effort to talk about the limits beforehand. How would that even work?
You would.
Assuming she's not okay with just fucking.
She wants to. Fine, we're fucking. She wants to take it to the next level, right? She brings up that conversation. And I say I'm not comfortable with it. One of two options can happen. One, we deal with it with each other until we reach our limitations, or we bail.
Okay.
So when that conversation comes up, and I encourage that healthy conversation, you know, we get to figure out what it is that we want to do with each other.
So if any single mother is dealing with you, the smart thing to do is bring it up immediately.
Or don't deal with me.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because eventually, if you bring it up immediately, then they're not gonna fuck with you. Because they're not gonna spend the time emotionally investing. For sure. Yeah.
Single women avoid Daniel. That's
single
pretty
mother
much.
women. Thank you. Single mothers.
Yeah, that's what I said, didn't I?
No, you said single women.
Oh.
No, single women should
Good
avoid
correction.
you.
Good correction. Why would single women avoid me?
That has been the question. The overarching theme so far as I've been here, we haven't addressed that.
What? Just what?
Your stats on the board right now, it's amazing that people fuck with you still.
For one, a lot of people fuck with me on any emotional tip. That's all I can say.
Okay, I listen to the podcast, of course. You're an emotional manipulator, huh?
Oh shit!
Not at all.
Wait. What's your argument, Daniel?
Okay. Here's how DJ gets into his nasty man bag. Shit. Here it is. I'll give you the playbook. You know how women say, "Oh, that's just part of his playbook." Yeah, I got you. There's certain playbooks we use. Okay, one of them. I use manipulation. It has a bad connotation to it, but it's really a tactic.
You're manipulative, so you get this.
I'm doing it now.
Yeah, I know.
It's a tactic, okay? It's a tactic that we use to get to a certain point, right? To get what we want, all right? And DJ opens up as this emotional, caring person.
Yeah.
And he's able...
And then he tries to paint me as the unemotional one.
That's his hook.
Yes. Yeah,
his hook.
I fuck with this right now. I fuck with this.
So that's his hook. So once he reels it in, the reeling in process is easy because they're not gonna they're not gonna care about who DJ is as a person. They're gonna care that he is an emotional, stable thing for them to.
There's a persona that he gives off, but that's not his true ego.
Exactly. So when DJ reels them in, DJ gets to find out everything about them. But I guarantee you that they can't get one off on DJ. So he uses.
This is crazy.
He's the emotional conduit to his victims.
Wow.
They end up becoming victims because what happens is DJ gets his nuts off in exchange for an emotional outlet for the women.
I can't tell if this is really good, like if this is logically valid or if this is good rhetoric. I don't know.
Okay. All right. So then once that exchange happens, what does DJ do?
Oh, it did.
I don't like how you just turned the mic. I don't like how you just turned the mic. For one, we're gonna establish.
Tell me where I'm wrong, bro. If I'm wrong, it's on wax.
So, for one, maybe I can agree with you. Being an emotional conduit, sure. It's everybody should be.
My nigga was gasping for air.
No. Everybody should be able to be open and be able to talk and communicate at all times. With me, you are. I'm not judging you to where it's going to affect how I treat you in any sense. So, as you say, it's to get my rocks off. I don't, because there are a lot of people, or a lot of women, specifically since we're talking about women, there are a lot of women that I allow that for, or that to happen. And I have no intention of doing anything sexual with them because I am just a naturally curious person. And when someone has a story or just a situation that intrigues me, then I want to know about it. And when I say, because I look at everything almost like research. So it's like if you're dealing with a situation, especially if it's like drama, oh yeah, I want to know about it. So I will be like an emotional conduit, or I want to know because it's also information that I can use for future reference. Okay. to give better advice or essentially for possibly somebody else or whatever the case may be.
For what? So you do research, right? So if you do research, it is to get information to use for a later purpose. What is the later purpose for you?
The later purpose is just for whoever I may meet down the line. So it could be any day that I meet somebody, talk to them. They could be going through something that now I have information to better assist them mentally.
So it's to
So it's still it's still never to have sex, in which you're insinuating that I am manipulating these women.
Well, it's not 100% just to have sex, but
I'm not manipulating them either, because I'm never telling anyone or making anyone tell me anything that they don't want to tell me.
The only reason why manipulation is used, the word manipulation, is to like describe the relationship. So like you have information that you yourself are gonna use for something that maybe the situation doesn't even call for.
yeah, I would like to say manipulation is a neutral term.
Right.
We manipulate people all the time, just having
Daily.
conversation
Yeah.
daily. Like you have to manipulate. Like if I'm having a conversation with someone, I am naturally manipulating the situation so that we can both get something out of that situation.
Exactly.
There's a goal in mind.
So the manipulation isn't that we're insinuating that you're using this information for sex. What I'm suggesting is there is a need for you to gather information to use, okay, in certain situations. That is the relationship of manipulation. You get me? You prepare information to get what it is that you need at the time, whether you say it is to help others, whereas I say that it's more of a selfish need. You get what I mean? It comes from you. Like the focus is for you. It's not necessarily for others.
Funnily
And that's what I
enough-
said.
Funnily enough,
That's why I brought up the whole topic. But you're not in the hot seat. That's a tactic, bro. I use the same thing.
Okay, so I'll agree with that point, especially just because you clarified, even though it's for different reasons, for sure. But sure.
funnily
I'll do
enough,
that.
your personality type is called the persuader.
I've chosen that in a video game before. But
You're very
Yeah, that's-
persuasive, sneaky.
I'm not sneaky. Not sneaky.
I'm just fucking around.
That's where it becomes dangerous.
I'm far from sneaky.
See,
You're very direct. Yeah.
Exactly.
I have no problem with people saying what it is, meaning like what they are. Like if just hold like just be consistent is my thing, right? So like if you're a sneaky person, okay, I would respect you more if you're consistently sneaky, right? Because that means that it's a personality trait of yours that I have to adjust to. I have to realize that. But when you're inconsistent, that's when things start to become fucked up, in my opinion. So like if you're an emotional manipulative person and you do that with the intent of hurting others, for example, being sneaky, not being straightforward, lying, not being truthful, same shit, right? Then that's where it becomes an issue. But if you're able to state to whoever it is you're talking to, right? Friendly relationship, any kind of relationship. Once you're able to just put it out there on the table, hey, this is the person that I am. You fuck with me. You're fucking with me for these reasons, right? You're not going to get any more from me, any less, unless we talk about it. Then it's fine. But it's once you start becoming inconsistent with that and being...
Or just covert in general.
That's when things start to become fucked up.
Well, yeah, that's not my problem because I'm very direct, very blunt. I get straight to the point. I'm not one of
Yeah, because you don't like to
talk.
type a lot. It takes you like 30 seconds to type something simple. So I understand why you're direct. It takes less words to be direct.
And that's why I know when you start talking to somebody like a female DJ, I know that you tell them that I've had gonorrhea before.
I have not.
That would destroy, and like, because if she fucks with you after that, what does that mean? If she fucks with you after that,
That means you're a real one.
okay.
and that also means that she respects the truth.
It's just honest. It's just honesty. You gotta be honest out here. A lot of women respect honesty.
You got it.
If you just
It's
straight
just
up.
it's just that simple.
But just like to go back to the original topic, by default,
This episode should be called Gonorrhea Bandit.
me by default. What'd you say?
This episode should be called Gonorrhea Bandit.
Okay.
What's the protocol? What's gonorrhea protocol? You know, like what's the protocol?
Yeah. How do you tell people that you had gonorrhea before?
It's only brought up if you honestly, there's no point of bringing it. Like, I don't. So as you say that I tell people that, I don't. But in the past, when it was still like
When it was
relevant
when it was running
or
rampant,
whatever, it was
you had the
mentioned.
hives.
But that was when I had my ex. That was mentioned. But as of now, no. It's no need to mention it unless it's discussed and we're talking about something. And like, let's say they mention, hey, I had something, or I've had a scare.
Me too.
Okay, let me go ahead and connect with you.
What? No, bro.
Let's bring our STDs together.
You wouldn't want to connect with somebody.
Let's bring our STDs
No,
together.
yes, because because essentially when you talk about especially stuff like that, right? It's almost like it's pretty much like an embarrassing moment for you, to where you feel like you want to hide the shit and you don't want to tell anybody. So you keep the shit under wraps. So as you never say anything, if you feel like you're open with somebody and you could tell them anything, then you'll feel like, okay, well, let me let this shit off. So you let the shit off your chest, scared of the outcome of what that person is or how they're going to react. So now if you tell me that information, oh, okay, you didn't tell the wrong person. I got you. I did have a scare myself. I feel what you're saying. It's a simple and more relaxing conversation when, not that you want to connect, like, oh yeah, we both had STDs or whatever.
There should be a dating site for that shit.
But it's just a simple thing of just connecting and being more relaxed.
A dating site for all the niggas that got STDs.
Nigga, that's
dope.
I fuck with that.
That's if you had like something like forever. I don't think you should have that for. I don't think.
Well,
I don't think you
go
should
on
have
there.
that for I believe the ones that go away is gonorrhea and fuck, what's the other
Herpaderp?
one? Fuck, what's
Do the
other one?
herpaderps go away?
I forget what the other one was. Look that shit up. But
There's a fetish for fucking with people with STDs.
oh my god.
We were talking about a pissing fetish earlier.
Christ.
So this that right there. That's like on floor 6. That's crazy.
Bug catcher.
What?
That's
Bug
the name
catcher?
of the like fetish of fucking with people with STDs.
A bug catcher?
Yeah.
Wow. I didn't know that was a thing.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
Some bug catchers enjoy collecting STDs and will go out of their way to contract as many as possible. They usually enjoy telling people about their diseases, are exhibitionists, and see them as achievements. Some even cultivate or inflame the diseases and do not seek medical attention in order to get disturbing symptoms or permanent disfiguration.
That is insane.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Honestly, if you mess with somebody that has that, right? Let's say if they actually have it actively, and you go have sex with that person, like a bug catcher, and then you don't get tested, you really don't have a problem if you never get tested. If you never go find out if you have anything, you're living life to the fullest.
So you're telling me I have to choose between finding out, like, if I have diabetes or STD? Like, I have to be cool with not finding out either, because then I can't ever get checked up. I can't ever get any blood work done.
Yeah.
Like, I'm living my life to the fullest.
Yeah.
40, that's it.
Okay, so understand that if you look, diabetes, cancer, all that, if you don't get checked up for it, you never stress about it. Because you're unaware whether you have it or not. You're unaware of the symptoms because you can Google some symptoms. You can Google some shit and you be like, damn, I do got that. But you don't know. You're going to leave it to a doctor who that's their expertise to tell you and inform you, yes, with tests, with confirmation with the facts of the test. I'm getting tested for these things. So when you don't get tested, then it's just like, you're going to simplify it and be like, it's probably like this. Or I probably feel this way because of this. So now, until it gets to a point where you like can't do anything and you can't move, like, fuck, gotta go. Oh, and then you go and get that baby. I'm like, damn, I had that for like 2 years. That's crazy.
So, would you date a single mother?
I would date a single mother. I actually end up talking to a lot of single mothers out there. Shout out to all the single mothers out there. You guys are wonderful women. Everybody deserves loves. Big girls, single mothers.
So much emotional vulnerability, man. So much emotional vulnerability.
He's being a politician right now.
You got that? Yeah.
Sure.
These women, mothers,
Yeah.
are emotionally available, so they fit right into the playbook.
I mean, I'm just saying that they all need love out
X
here.
and
I
O's,
don't.
tic-tac-toes.
I don't discriminate. I have a stepfather. I appreciate my stepfather and what he did.
So you want to be a
I-
stepfather?
I'm not against it.
All right.
I'm
Well,
not
me
against
by
it.
default, I have to fuck with the single mothers.
You're a baby daddy yourself.
I'm a father of a child. Yes.
That'd be ideal.
Well, yeah. For me, like I
'Cause
would because like my assumption is that they don't want any more, like I don't. So if I get with a single woman and she's okay with me having a child, I'm going to assume that she wants a child at some point, which is something I don't want to do.
I just feel like that would be ideal in your situation, only because. So even if you didn't go with a single mother and you went with somebody else, that's doesn't have a child, she is essentially being stepmommy. Not at first. It does not start out that way. Of course, they don't have have to worry about your
if
child.
and when we
or
get
anything.
married, which is something I don't believe in.
Huh?
At least not legally. I don't care about
Did we
having
talk?
a marriage license.
Did we talk? I don't think we talked about it. I think we talked about it on the last episode.
Yeah.
That should be addressed. How do you feel about
Address it.
What do you mean by the marriage in terms of?
I don't like the idea that the government is in the middle of a marriage.
Fundamentally,
They shouldn't be there.
marriage is a contract.
Yeah, it is.
That is a fact.
Yes.
So, I don't need the marriage to affirm, what I believe. Like,
Yeah.
I don't need it to affirm. Yeah. So I understand that. I don't know if I would like to get married yet either, because I feel the same way, right? So what you're entering a contract with the government, saying that you and this other person are now one entity. So you guys in taxes are going to be represented as one entity potentially.
Yeah, those are the perks they try to give you.
In home acquisition, right? You're going to be represented as one person potentially, right? You have kids. You guys are both going to be responsible potentially. You get what I'm saying? So there are pluses to that. So, meaning from a business standpoint, from a financial literacy standpoint.
Yeah, so that's interesting because a marriage is a business transaction.
Yes.
Like you have to treat it like a business. You have to know if your partner is in debt.
Yes.
You have to know all those
Now,
things.
is it covered in this veil of, religious implications, cultural implications? Like, hey, a marriage means this? I mean, you can name it. You can name all of them, In fucking over there in the Middle East, right? When they marry, they own that person. The male owns that person. So in that society, in that culture, right, marriage means something completely property based. So here, I think we have the luxury of being able to discuss this as, hey, we're able to compartmentalize this. So in terms of my relationship with this person, for me, I'm kind of leaning on the side where a marriage could potentially hinder that, could force me on paper to behave in a certain way, or be
Yes.
expected
Or
to
else.
behave in or under the risk of really what it becomes to is
Divorce.
your shit being pulled away from you.
Yes, all the things that you worked for personally can be taken away from you if you do not act accordingly, because the justice system is going to side with the woman more than the male.
Okay. I do agree with
And
that.
if a woman expects me not to think about those things, I shouldn't be with her for the long term.
So I definitely do agree with both of you guys in terms of because I've been 50-50 on the idea of marriage, and solely because just as a man, like you could be with a woman for a week, and say, you know what, I want to marry her or give her a ring, and there are people that do that, which is wild. But just with that being said, as you can marry somebody at any point in time, there's no really time limit. So if I'm with somebody for years or like 5 years or 4 years, and you tell me as a woman that we wasted time, if I tell you that I'm not gonna put a ring on your finger or I'm not gonna marry you,
well, no,
you're
here's
just
the thing.
throwing everything that we've done prior or your feelings towards me away because I'm not going to marry you is absurd to me.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. We could still get the ring. We could still have the ceremony. We could still have the celebration. But as far as like
You just
getting a
don't want the
marriage
documents.
license, I don't want the government involved. We can create our own contract.
Okay.
And if I'm the breadwinner in the relationship, there could be a care package that there's once the relationship ends, there's a care package that'll go out.
I think we need to have more conversations like that. But I mean, because I even feel the same way too with divorce, because I don't like this. So the same with the documentation, I don't like that either, because I feel like it's even worse for divorce. My parents are divorced. That was a terrible time
Yeah,
as a child to
it's
see
a
that.
slow process.
I don't want to go through that.
Yeah,
The back and forth, because it just makes it even worse when you have children.
yeah.
So like, yeah, just the idea. But for sure, we should have more conversation with that to where we can have our own ceremony. We could do this at this time. We'll do blah blah blah. It's not. But I think I wouldn't tell my family.
Yeah,
That is not, I guess you could say,
no, fuck
legit.
that. They can know. I don't care. I mean,
No, my family is very judgmental. I doubt it.
who cares?
I care to an extent.
Why?
You said why?
Yeah,
Because I don't want to tell them to shut the fuck up.
just tell them shut the fuck up.
Or leave me, or let it be. Nah, because I enjoy my Christmas. That's one day that I enjoy seeing my family, which is usually the only day that I do see my family. Negative. I just enjoy seeing them.
When was your last present? Your last Christmas present?
My last Christmas present?
Yes. Not from like a new friend,
But
like
I mean, if you're describing, I mean, you could say last Christmas I got a present. It's money. It's not like a toy or anything like that.
that's what I'm talking about.
Are you talking about an actual toy? I never got toys.
Object or something that was.
No, I always got money or
something
gift
that
cards.
actually took some thought process. Like, what
No.
would DJ like? Oh, I should
No.
get this.
No,
Yeah.
no. That high school.
What'd you get?
My dad got me some fucking Echo shoes.
What? Wait, they make shoes? You got Echo shoes.
they at?
You still got them?
Where they at?
That was a very priceless fucking moment in my life.
You fuck with that?
No, for one, I didn't. So I when it came to Christmas, I never really looked forward. I stopped looking forward to presents because I always got shit that I didn't care for, like it was irrelevant. So I was like that's just not what I looked at Christmas. That's not what I looked forward to. I just looked forward to coming here to my aunt's house to eat breakfast, and that's it. And enjoying my family for the most part, because I always wanted to be family oriented, even though I wasn't. But in that aspect, my sister woke me up one morning because I was trying to sleep in. I didn't give a fuck, and she's like, "Hurry up, you gotta get up, because I can't open my presents until you open yours." And I was like, "All right, bet." I was also staying with my dad at the time, so I walked out. My dad is there. I look at the boxes. You could see gift wrap presents, and you could kind of tell what it is, right? So as you could tell what it is, my sister's opening up stuff. She's solid. She's like enjoying herself. I open like a closed box, which I know is closed in there. I look at it. I put it to the side. It's kind of not really any motion from me right now. Then I get to a shoe box. I know some shoes in there. I open that box. As I take off the wrapping and I look at that box, I see my size and I see it says Echo. I still say nothing. I now flip that lid to that shoe box and I see Echo shoes. I'm still silent, but I now speak and I say, Wow, Dad. Echo shoes. Word for word, that's what I said. My sister immediately starts laughing. Uh, then my dad responds to me and says, "Oh, you don't like them? Nah, they cool." I guess not wanting to hurt my dad's feelings or whatever, because you're supposed to accept gifts. So, and I'm broke, so I mean, yeah. So now these shoes, as we, I think I opened like maybe two more things or some shit, whatever. My sister's cracking up laughing. Uh, we're about to go to my aunt's house. I think my sister had text or called my mom at that point. It was like, DJ, my dad just got DJ Echo shoes.
I remember these. I never wore
Is it
those.
white? Are they white ones? Oh no, they were no, they were worse. That would have been a little bit decent. No. They had a big ass fucking rhino on it, similar to some bullshit like that.
Did you wear them?
I literally wanted to be a joke, be a clown. No, those are simple. I wanted to be a clown and wear them here so the rest of the family could see what the fuck he just did. Those are exactly it. Those are exactly it. Those are.
You wore those.
I wore
sure
them.
you wore
I
those.
wore them here.
You wore them in the house.
Yeah, so I wore because I didn't live here, so I wore them to Christmas at my aunt's
Okay.
house, so the rest of the family could see what my dad just bought me and thought it was cool. Cause he used to buy, so pretty much when he bought clothes for me, he would buy shit that he would wear or cool for him to wear, but not cool for me to wear. He thought like we could wear the same shit, so he would get like he wore Echo, so. Oh, okay, well, you could wear Echo too. Nigga, you getting that from the outlet, bro. You could rock that. Ain't nobody gonna judge you. Nigga, I'm in high school. Nigga, what do you mean? I can't wear that. I'm getting clowned on. That's like wearing, FUBU or something. Like,
What is this, high
Or no,
school?
not even.
This is high school?
Bougie. Yeah. Like, shit, bro, shit was
Yeah,
wild.
we would've got
my
on that
mom,
ass.
My
We would've-
mom she was livid.
Because you got some
Livid.
echoes?
Yes, she was like, "What the fuck, Dion? Why the fuck did you get my son some fucking Echo shoes? What the fuck is wrong with you? He's already emotionally unstable, and you gonna give my son some fucking Echo shoes? The fuck are you buying? Oh my god, I swear sometimes you get on my fucking nerves. Like it was wild. It was wild.
Oh my God, Nate! I see the echoes right there. Let's clown on this guy. He still wears them.
Where are they?
Nigga, I'm barefoot. Shut your fucking mouth.
Damn, that was cute for you to just start shooting on this.
I mean, that wasn't even believable.
Not at all.
Your tone was terrible.
Not at all. I'm
That was
mad that's what you
trash.
wanted to do.
You should take acting classes.
No, bro. Echo shoes weren't that bad though. Keep it a buck, bro.
In middle school, sure.
Like I had DCs.
Those are different.
The ones I had were not good.
No, I know they don't look different, but the brand itself,
Because Rob
was
Deerjack
okay.
was the shit back then, right?
Yeah.
Like at that time, so like
Yeah.
that's different.
It was
But, like,
okay, and
Echo
it was-
Park is or Echo Park. Okay, Echo is made by what's his name? Fubu guy, right?
No. The FUBU guy is a black guy who's in
Right.
He did not make Echo.
Who made Echo then?
I think it.
I think it is Fubu guy.
I don't know.
You had jeans, Echo
Damon?
jeans. Yeah, I think it's him.
It could have been.
I think he made all of that, bro.
He probably left Fubu at some point and then made Echo.
He still has Fubu. Creator
Maybe it was made by I don't know.
of Echo. Mark Echo.
Mark Echo. That's his fucking name.
Mark Echo is different from Echo Unlimited.
No, it's not.
That's
Mark
the same
Echo,
dude.
founder, Echo Unlimited. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's the
that's
first
the
thing
same
it
guy.
says.
Yeah, that's not the black
And he's white.
Yeah, so I was wrong. Yeah.
He's white. White.
So, be honest. Were you a Payless Shoes connoisseur like I was, or not?
No, I did not. But I guess I guess you could say it was a little step above Payless. My dad got all my shit at outlets. That's when he bought me shit.
That's big time. That's big time better.
Yeah, but it was my dad's cheap, so my dad would get like some Air Forces. Like he really was not spending money on me or my sister unless he got a deal. If there was no deal involved, he wasn't spending anything.
And that's why I can't date single mothers.
Wait, why? How does that relate?
I'm a bargain shopper.
Oh, you are. Yeah, you are. I forgot about that.
I'm a bargain shopper. So you see how all that tied together?
So do you use like coupons when you go to the grocery store and shit like that? Like, are you a coupon person?
Like, it depends, bro.
He's just gonna choose the cheapest option.
For example, I had Arrowhead water yesterday. Buy one, get one free. Off the strength of the buy one, get one free.
Yeah. He's saying he doesn't care about the things that that present could be used for. He's just thinking about, oh, I'm getting a deal on this. This is what I'm gonna give that person.
Right. So, like, for example, when I paid for SoundCloud, right? They tried to give me an offer, and I declined it. And then what I was gonna pay, or when I was actually gonna cancel the subscription, then they offered me like a fire ass deal, right?
Yeah.
So I took that deal. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's just that in that situation that would be smart. But as far as giving gifts,
to me,
that's gonna be looked at as like you're a shitbag.
Okay, but what if that deal turns into a BOGO 2 TVs?
What the fuck is BOGO?
Buy one, get one free.
Oh, okay. Why do you know that? All right.
Okay, when you go to let's fine tune it. Yesterday at the shop, if there was a buy one get one free, I wouldn't get it because that's low quality weed, and that's based on the bargain.
So you would have still got the low quality weed just for the fact that you would be spending less than what you would.
I actually would not. That's an instance of when I wouldn't do that.
Why?
Because it's low quality weed. So in that relationship,
So if it pertains to you directly, you're not gonna be just trying to get a bargain for no reason at all.
No, it depends. What I'm saying is I evaluate that bargain to not be as good of a bargain.
Okay, as the water situation.
Something compared to that, right? Because water is water, bro. Like, I know people say that there's different tastes and stuff like that.
Is.
Okay, I don't give a fuck. Like, water is going to hydrate me.
No, I agree. I honestly drink. So honestly, I drink tap water. I'm gonna keep it a bean with you. So you talk about water as water.
You've had gonorrhea and you drink tap water.
Here you go. Here you go.
DWP's finest.
I'm gonna need you.
Oh my god. DWP's finest.
That's. I mean, I used to do some sick shit too. Like,
Yeah.
I would eat like like Hispanics do, like, they have sweet bread and shit. Like pan dulce and shit, right? I would eat that with water. You know how you're supposed to dip it in like coffee or like milk or something? I dip in water.
That's disgusting.
It's sick shit. So I do sick shit too.
It's fucking
Son,
gross.
there's nothing sick about tap water.
No, there's a lot.
No.
Say that to Flint.
There's not. You can pull these numbers
He just
up.
bypassed that. Fuck that. No, it's not.
It's not. Nigga, a lot of bottled water is bad for you.
Like what?
Certain ones, look up the brands. Shit, I couldn't tell you specifically. Oh, shit, one of my coworkers told me one day, and I didn't care to remember.
But is it better
because
than
I drink tap water. Tap water is better than a lot of bottled water. Only certain bottled waters are actually good for you. That don't have extra stuff in. It.
So what
that are
extra stuff is
unnecessary.
not in tap water? There's a lot of extra shit. It's coming out of a sink
Fluorine.
from pipes.
The shit you use to clean teeth. That's in all tap water.
Fluoride.
Thank you.
You said fluorine, like chlorine.
Yeah. But he meant
I almost said that.
there's chlorine in water. But he meant fluoride, sodium fluoride. I don't get the toothpaste with sodium fluoride. I get the Castile brand.
Look here, tap
Dr.
water.
Bronner's.
Tap water is fucking fine. Tastes the same.
You're just telling yourself that.
Wait, did you just give me tap water with ice?
Yes, he did. That nigga
Oh,
give you
hold that thought. Hold that thought.
Bon appetit.
He's been drinking tap water with ice. Hasn't complained not once. Tasted the same to him. It's fucking magical.
No. There's tastes, bro. There's taste to water. I only said as it pertains to me drinking the water, I'm gonna drink the water. You get what I'm saying? So like but for the sake of the bargain though.
right.
So if there's okay, same bargain, buy one get one free. Fiji versus Arrowhead. I'm buying the Fiji. Because at that point, it is a bargain to get these two high quality waters at a lower price.
Air quotes.
That's where the going back to the weed situation, right? It's the same thing. Like the buy one get one free weed is low quality. So the $20 that I would spend for that low quality, I would rather spend $10 more to get just a little bit of amount of better weed.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I get that. I don't see a problem with that. So.
In terms of gifting to stepchildren, yeah, that would be rough.
Gifting to stepchildren?
Gifting to my kids, I guess.
Stepchildren.
Because that was originally what we.
Yeah, because they would become your kids. Because I do call my stepfather. I just call him my father. But I usually do call him his name.
If I give somebody anything, I try to be as thoughtful as possible.
My favorite gift that I like giving is credit lines to people.
Credit lines?
Yeah.
You can give people credit lines?
I've given people credit lines.
How do you do that?
Melvin Birch is on a credit line right now.
Oh my God. You talking about... So basically, Daniel will... He will give you money, or he will pay things. He will pay for stuff that you can't pay for. So in a sense, that is credit.
I'm a credit line.
Oh, that's what you.
Yeah.
So
he has a lot of people as customers.
Their points are going down daily,
and the interest is going up daily. He's a loan shark.
Yeah, that's crazy. I couldn't do that one. I don't like owing people.
Yeah, me either.
But
you should never like owing people.
Correct, and I don't. I paid my.
But he will sell you
debts.
the dream of he'll believe that himself, but he'll paint the picture like, hey man, I can help you.
That's the fucking epitome of a fucking loan shark, and how they get you hooked and to take it. Oh, it's okay. It's simple. You could just pay me back in like 3 months or some shit. Or you can make little payments.
I just want people to be happy.
Right. Yeah.
That doesn't sound true. That sounds like hey, I'm gonna do this for you, and you give the idea like, I'm not going to sweat you about what I'm doing for you, but I'm also going to bitch and moan about the shit that I'm doing for you as soon as I may need something or require something from you or ask you to do anything, and you don't do that shit, or you don't do it how I want you to do it. I'm going to bring this shit up and throw it in your face.
There's
I feel like that's you.
There's a word in psychology for that.
I feel like that's you.
He's thinking about reciprocation.
Because as soon as you get hit on or shot on or some shit, then you start bringing up the shit that hurts. which is, hey bitch, I just paid whoop $2,000 for your, huh? Hey, chill out.
Remember in 2012 when I did this thing?
But here's everything you're saying, we're on the same playing field. What's the problem with that?
See, you a sneaky motherfucker. I can't take
people don't like
the
people don't like the fact that you got some master plan behind the helping.
Bro, that's like you pretty much what you're doing is you're helping people with the insinuation of getting no. That's not what
he is helping people succeed.
No, you're getting ammo on that person. Essentially, that's what you're doing. That's your goal. So, okay, great. I got you.
There's gonna be a lot of angry. There's gonna be a lot of angry people.
I'm creating ammo. So as soon as something doesn't go wrong, I'm gonna throw this shit in your face. Hey, never cross me.
There's gonna be a lot of
that. Never cross me.
There's gonna be a lot of angry people listening to this podcast.
Hold on. So here's the thing. Here's the thing that like debunks the theory here is that because there's no real way to enforce, my actions, meaning like what I'm gonna do if you don't pay me. Like honestly, what am I gonna do? Not be your friend? That's worth whatever I let you borrow. See, it depends for you, but for me, I'm not killing nobody over fucking $50.
Yeah.
Well, it doesn't have to be killing.
But what I'm saying is
your payback or revenge in different ways.
I could. Now, will the investment to do that be more than what I'm getting back in return? So ultimately, bro, some of the stuff that I do offer comes from like a genuine place, because like even if I get fucked over, like I'm okay with being fucked over is what I'm saying. So that's like the trump card behind like everything. So some of it does come from a genuine place, but we.
It is
I
fun
wouldn't.
it is fun to bring up when somebody owes you some shit.
Because what can you say to me to counter that? I have your integrity right here. Right here.
The palm of my hand.
Fucking hands. And how much did it cost?
Everything.
For you?
How many
Or
times?
not you, but like for
I'm about to say for one. Let's
whoever
clarify that it's not me.
It does cost your
I owe him
integrity.
nothing.
It does cost a little bit of something that can't be weighed objectively.
Yes, you can't talk at that. You can't talk at that point. You can't say anything.
That's what's
It's a
That's why
psychological.
I'm saying it's ammo.
Think how fucked up it is of the other person.
But
Think how fucked up it is of the other person. They sold their integrity to me for gas money for 35.
You think that's what all creditors are thinking?
Fuck no,
No,
no, because creditors can enforce. They don't have to think like that.
that is true. That is true.
Creditors can enforce. They could fuck your life up.
Yeah, that's true.
They will get the means necessary to get their money. They will get their money back. Me, I'm okay with losing it, but I'm okay with holding your integrity.
Ooh, I fuck with that. They should do that more often with the.
son, I mean, that's what. How often do you get fucked over? That's actually. Let me get a little down. Throughout 2019, how many times have you been fucked over from the beginning, from January up until now to this point? We won't go to the past.
You know, this year's been a good year. Meaning, like, it's been a terrible year personally, but in terms of being fucked over, I got fucked over once. It was a big fuck you, though. I got let go from my job, bro.
Oh, okay.
I got let go from my job over something that you can describe as a big fuck you. Like, I got let go of my job due to me not meeting someone else's standards. That's the biggest fuck you. You know, when you try to, like,
Use your authority to.
because that's what's worked with me before. I've never been challenged to the point where someone above me has more power than me and can make a decision on my life. That's the first time I entered that kind of relationship. And I got depressed, I got sad,
Yeah,
and
I
it
don't
led
like
to
those.
me like being in a state of not knowing where my life is going to go because I put so much effort into that situation. You get what I mean? And in the end, I got fucked over. So 2019, one big fuck up changed my life. But
But
now
you kept your integrity.
I'm gonna say that I didn't keep it.
Well,
I got fucked. Like, I got so fucked in this situation that I think that person took a little bit of me in every aspect. And so that actually adds regret to me, because if I was gonna get fucked, I didn't have the foresight to see that I was gonna get fucked, and I should have continued to be who I was, you know. But instead, I bitched out. I bitched out.
I don't think you bitched out. Like,
I got into a state of, like, all I think about is pleasing this person, which is like bitch made to me.
Oh, yeah,
you
that's
know?
a
Like, I
problem.
totally sacrificed my integrity. Like, I sacrificed
Yeah.
what because I was looking at it as a means to an end. I got to brown nose this person to get the A-OK, to get, you know, what I need
Which is some
out of this
bullshit.
situation.
Yeah, that's some bullshit.
So on some gatekeeper shit.
Yeah.
And I sacrificed my integrity and took a L and took a loss. So it wasn't even as if I sacrificed my integrity and I got what I wanted. Nah, I sacrificed my integrity. I took a L. I lost mad money. Right? I got depressed because of that. Like, I didn't have the emotional maturity to deal with that shit. So, and not only did I go through that, I have to look at this shit in retrospect. So that's always going to bring up regret. Now I introduce regret into my life. And I don't regret things. Like, I can count on one hand, like, what I regret. And that's now one of them. Bro, fuck my whole shit up. So 2019, yeah, one big fuck up, bro. Fuck my life up. But now I'm here podcasting, though. So you could see that there is always a 180. But it was a year of hard time, like from last August till May.
Mm-hmm.
So how many months is that? 8 months,
It's just about, yeah, that's 9 months.
bro. It was daily hell. It was hell. But hey, we went through it, and now I'm 20 pounds like heavier because of it, but we on the way down.
You were trying to lose weight. I saw you with the little body bag and shit, trying to get your run on. Hey, it's okay. I got my little thing. I got my little sweat vest. Okay.
He was on this David Goggins shit.
Hey, I feel it. We gotta lose weight out here. It's okay. He's a little fluffy. You know what I'm saying? You know, big belly out here. Niggas like to eat. You know.
It's the drinking. It's the beers.
Oh, okay. He's just a wild boy out here.
Like a Modelo tall can, like every Friday.
Bro, why you being a true Mexican? Do all true Mexicans drink Modelos?
I'm not Mexican.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. He's not Mexican.
I'm Guatemalan. So our beer of choice, unfortunately, is El Gallo. Have you had that before?
They sell that here?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never. I'm not.
No, I haven't. I haven't. Sorry for that. I just, but either or.
We don't know.
Why do we drink Modelos? Modelos is like. So I'll just let you know this. Coronas are for white people.
I know what they taste like.
Okay. So Coronas are for white people. Meaning like it's white people selling you Mexican authenticity. So like, hey, you're gonna be more Mexican with Corona. I would say that Modelos are Mexicans' Coronas.
Who are they sold by though?
Are you saying that they actually created? The Hispanic people are creating
Yes.
Modelos?
Yes.
Oh, okay. But so you're saying like Corona was not created by
Mexicans.
Oh, okay. I see what you're saying now.
So like the white people are selling being Mexican because in terms of beer, like people like drinking beer. The true avid buyers of beer are people who don't like beer.
Why is that?
I don't agree with that because I don't like beer and I do not buy beer. Okay. At least not like Modelo or nothing like that. So
when you go to a party and they say bring your own shit, what do you bring?
I'm for sure gonna bring a bottle of hard liquor, not beer.
Do you bring? Okay.
But if I was to bring beer, I am going to bring what most people, but not. I guess depending on your demographic, I'm going to bring like hard cider. Okay, something like that, which is beer, but it's not your typical Modelo or shock. Like I think the closest thing that would be beer to me, or that I would possibly bring, would be a Blue Moon, or something like that. Okay, see, now you say that that's nasty. I see your little faces over there, but I've had Modelo, I've had Jamaican Lager, I've had Coronas. All the little beer is disgusting, period. So I'd rather drink.
I don't think you found the right beer.
No, they're all nasty.
I had a sip of Modelo when you had that game night.
They're all nasty.
I didn't.
It's nothing. I want to drink something like I want to drink something like juice, essentially. Now, is hard liquor going to be like juice? No, but I know what I'm getting myself into because I drink tequila.
But for that same reason, you can drink beer. Like, beer to me has been very close to feeling like water. Meaning, I've gotten past the taste. Yes, beer is gross, bro. Beer is fucking gross.
Well, alcohol in general is gross.
Yes,
so let's put that out there.
Right.
It's an acquired taste.
Okay, so the question was, why do we drink Modelos? The answer is that it is the common brand of Hispanic, like, authenticity.
Fair enough.
Now, me, personally, I drink Modelos because I drink two, and I'm cooling, like, I'm good. And it's always that, and I can keep drinking it over and over and over and over again. And I could kill the 12-pack myself. Like, I'll sit there and in 3 hours I'll kill it, and I'll be fucked up.
Okay, so that was going to be my next question in terms of how often are you drinking? In terms of
he said every Friday he has a Modelo.
Every Friday, not every day though.
No.
Okay, so. As you do that every Friday, you have a 12-pack, whatever.
No. Now I have tall cans. I'll get like a 3-pack of tall cans.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say I'm on the bitch shit, whatever. I mean, it's all, the whole point of drinking alcohol is to feel a buzz or get buzzed or whatever. So, doesn't matter how I necessarily do that, in my opinion. Right. Now, am I going to have like a Four Loko? No.
No, never that.
No.
Never that.
Okay. But I do like those little Bud Light fucking strawberry margaritas, whatever. I like.
If you drink a Four Loko and you're a grown adult, you're not a grown adult.
Why?
Four Loko
Yeah.
is what you drink in high school.
Wait, why is that like a high school drink? Just
Easily accessible.
so a high school kid can go in and legally buy it?
No.
Why
When
is
you go to the corner store or whatever, where like the people don't give a fuck.
You for sure can. I got
But motherfuckers were going to 7-Eleven and getting it.
Yeah. People that don't care. That's an easily accessible drink.
I don't think that it was an age requirement though back then either.
Oh, for sure it was an age requirement.
Was it?
Yes.
I don't remember.
To drink alcohol?
But
Yeah.
Four Loko was also promoted as an energy drink
That's what I'm saying.
at some point. So at some point, like, people looked at that as oh, this is just an energy drink. But no, bro, no. It's a heart attack in a can.
In high school, we were able to go to that 7-Eleven
It's
right there on Barry.
it's energy drink and alcohol combined together.
But
And
they promote it as an energy drink. So like even the people who sell the drink, they're just seeing it as
at that point, like in high
Yeah.
school. So like that's why I know it as in high school. Same thing with Malibu rum. If you drink Malibu rum and you're a grown, I'll say this: if you're a grown man and you like that shit, that's weird. I'm gonna put some sexism into it. Yeah, if you're a grown man and you like Malibu rum, bro, that's the issue. That's the issue. Like grow
Look at it.
grow the fuck up, bro. Drink some Jameson. Drink some real rum. Some real rum from Guatemala. That's what we're known for, rum.
right.
Drink some Jamaican rum. You drink Captain Morgan and you're a grown man? All right, bro. Put some air on your fucking chest. That's you?
One, I'm gonna need you to relax because I'm making that
So
face
you've-
just because of the statement itself.
You've
I
had,
don't drink.
Hold on.
I don't
You-
drink that.
You've had gonorrhea. You've drink tap water, and now you're drinking fake rum.
No, that's not me. I don't drink. I don't drink rum.
Well, why'd you make that
just
face
took-
when he said if you're a grown man you shouldn't be drinking? What was it fucking called?
Malibu rum.
Malibu
Yeah,
rum.
I don't drink that. I don't
So why'd you
know
make the
anybody
face?
that has that. I just found that funny that he really said that a man can't drink Malibu rum. If that's how he fucking feels, that's how he feels. That's not me. I just told you that I drink tequila.
That's some grown man shit.
I do not drink anything else really
I like
other
bourbon.
than tequila.
Bourbon's good.
I like bourbon.
I like to get straight to the point. I know what I'm here for. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't really like Hennessy. I prefer Jack Daniels. Honey with honey. Somebody introduced some terrible shit that's not really good, aka Jack Daniels and honey with Dr. Pepper or Coke. I'm gonna tell you right now that that's actually one of the most fire combinations, but not ideal. I think I stopped doing that shit. Think about doing it 3 times.
Jack Daniels. I have an interesting relationship with that because that's whiskey, right? Jack is whiskey, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's borderline where I were like, I'm gonna let you slide if you're a grown adult drinking that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna let you slide because that shit is heavy.
Whiskey.
Jack
Or
Daniels
Jack
specifically.
Daniels. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm on the ledge here with that.
What's up?
Hold on. There's a group chat going on and I'm not in it, so it's like
Why am I in here as Nate Park? You silly. What are you showing me? A text? Oh my god. This dude DJ asked a couple females about going on a test drive about some things we were talking about yesterday.
a test drive.
He for some reason he refers to them as a product.
He refers to them as a product?
Well, the way he brought it up, he tried to be a little indirect about what he was actually asking for.
Emotional manipulator. You see it at work.
Yes,
You see it, you see it at work.
what he really wanted out of the situation was an orgy. But he said, "Why don't you read the text? Why don't you read the text of what you said?" like,
They gonna listen to this next episode.
of course.
These are big facts. I don't know why you brought this up, but that's all right though.
Why are you talking like we just we out here?
It's all right. Ain't nobody scared of anything. So, anywho, pretty much, okay. What was said was She just said test
What
drive
did
the
you say?
What did I say?
First.
I'd have to scroll up.
It's not far. Don't act like it's far.
I'm gonna scroll.
It was the text that ended the conversation at the time.
No, it was midnight.
Okay.
That's what ended the conversation.
Okay. Well, go read it. Don't. Yeah. What did you say?
I just said I want to test drive.
No, read it.
I
Read it.
am.
No. You trying to paraphrase? Read it. Read it.
I'm reading it.
If you don't read it, I'm gonna read it.
I'm reading you.
Okay,
Fucktard.
okay. Go ahead.
I want to test drive the product at this point. Not often do I come across two beautiful women out here making niggas go crazy for the pussy. I'm trying to learn something new.
I hate the way you say pussy. I hate that. The pussy.
Yeah,
I hate the
just
way
like you can't say juicy. Like you can't say that like that. You gotta say juicy.
I hate the way he says it like that.
You gotta say juicy. I need to slide into something juicy.
And what did she said? Basically, she said it didn't go unnoticed.
Yeah, but she also didn't say She didn't say no.
She wants us to put in a little more work. There has to be a little bit more time
That's
invested.
fine. I'm cool with that. Always up for challenges.
All you guys really have to say in that group chat is, who has a podcast here? Raise their hands.
Ooh.
That's your clout. You're using your clout right now. To these two people who are looking to start a podcast,
So you're saying that's the manipulating part on DJ's part, right?
I'm saying.
It's very manipulative.
What about this nigga? What are you talking about? What about this nigga?
I'm
He's
just
in the group chat too.
I'm just along for the ride, bro.
As far as I heard, Nate hasn't said a thing.
I said a
He
lot
for
of things,
sure
but
said a handful of things. What do you mean?
I don't know.
There's a lot of lobs.
I'm not in
All I did.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's on
Yeah.
purpose.
Yeah.
I know. I was third wheeling yesterday, for sure.
I told him about that yesterday. I was like, did you notice Daniel out there when he was sitting down in a chair? He was like, hey, I'm here too. I'm their friend. I was like, oh shit.
And I told Nate this too though. It's like it's hard for me to I'm social, bro. But if I don't give a fuck, I didn't give a fuck there quickly.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna sit here for 2 hours because I paid for it.
And drink all that water.
Yeah, so I told Nate that one of my little get out of a conversation card is to just drink a lot of water, so I'll be able to pee. That way I always have a way out of getting there. How many times did I pee yesterday? 4?
About 4, yeah.
Each bottle.
Honestly, I didn't want to. Yeah, it was tough to sit through.
It was rough, not because of the information that they were giving. It's not bad. It just wasn't what we were there for.
Right.
We wanted some upper echelon shit, but I guess you guys got a group chat out of it. That's cool. But I was definitely third wheeling.
We're there to help them get their podcast off the ground.
Yeah. I wish I could help.
You're good. You're good. We got it.
What was the second question to today's podcast? What was the second topic?
Dating single mothers.
What was the first one?
Cry.
Oh, men crying.
Is it bad if men cry?
Is there?
Gay or is it a bad?
Is it a problem?
Masculinity if you cry, especially even in front of a woman,
Or are you more masculine for crying?
because you're more aware of your emotions, or in tune with your emotions.
Why do you have to be in tune with your emotions to cry, though?
I don't think it matters.
Well, because a lot of men hide their emotions, and I say that in terms of they
Yeah, but you can
you run from it.
you can still know you have an emotion but not express it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Does it make you more feminine? Because initially, at least through childhood and how it is, especially even the shit that you see on TV and stuff, it's like real men don't cry. You can't cry. That's on some bitch shit.
I never heard that growing up, but just personally, I just don't like expressing my feelings in public, in front of people.
So, what does crying mean? Does it mean
It's a social cue, pretty much, though.
Because I shed tears when I'm about to get into a fight.
Why? Because you're that angry that
I'm angry. When I've gotten into fights, it looks like I'm crying, but I'm fighting.
Right. I never understood that, being so angry to the point. I guess I can understand it to the point where you can't actually let out that
Express,
anger, then it's
Yeah.
like, this is fucked up. I can't like actually.
Like, in 2017, I got into 5 bar fights, like real fights.
You were a mess.
Real fights. Downtown Fullerton was the biggest one.
What happened?
Bro, so it was somebody's birthday, and we all got fucked up. And it was a day where it was raining, like on some monsoon shit.
Mm-hmm.
And we still drove down there. I couldn't even see in front of me. Like, that's how rainy it was. Faced 4 blunts.
Damn.
Bought gold label Jameson. Have you seen that before?
No.
It's gold Jameson. Like a
I'm assuming it's higher
in alcohol content. So we killed so much liquor. It was like 15 of us, right?
Okay.
Single men out in the prowl with women, like, you know, just a big group having a good time. So we go to downtown Fullerton because that's a spot. Like, that's a spot to go to.
Fair enough.
And we go and we're having a fucking great time. One by one, people are throwing up, passing out, going back to the hotel. So
Goddamn.
whatever. So 1 a.m, we're dancing in some fucking fire ass club. And we end up eventually coming out of the club, and there were these people that were pressing the homie's girl and saying like, "Hey man, you can't handle these 2 bitches," you know. And it was a bunch of us. I may be getting the exact phrase confused, but no, he pushed the homie's girl. So the homie. So while that was happening, the other homie was having a fight with his girl. So
wow.
half the group was paying attention to that, and then me, I was the only one really paying attention to like what was going on here.
Oh, okay.
And so I looked and I analyzed, and I was like, bro, the homies, like the homie was like, yo, let's run fade. So they go into the alley, and it's 4 dudes, big Hispanic dudes, versus my homie, and I looked at it, and the homie was gonna go face this shit alone, and I'm like, oh shit, I gotta follow him, right? So I follow him, and that's when I knocked out my first person, like the first person ever that I've ever knocked out. Kind of sucks because it was a half, like, homie punched and I punched at the same time, both sides of the face.
You did some super Mermaid Man and Barnacle Boy type shit.
Yes.
They got
Boom.
double hit.
And it was great because it was just 2 versus 4.
Right, that's
alleyway.
fair. That's fair. Yeah.
So boom, we knocked it out. It felt great.
Now it's 3-2. Yeah.
Now it's 3-2.
Let's do this one at a
The
time.
other homie noticed, came. So now it's 3v3.
Okay. Bet.
How old were you?
It was 2017. It was 2 years ago. That year I got into 5 bar fights. That's why I'm explaining like the craziest one.
Right.
So while I was doing that, I'm shedding tears, bro. Because that's adrenaline pumping. I'm excited and I'm fucked up while this is all going down.
Yeah.
Like, I'm faded out of my mind. Boom! Knocked the first dude out. Felt great. Couldn't even get a chance to like really dig into it because then my homie gets clipped. Boom! Doesn't get knocked out though. Big motherfucker. So then again, both of us just start fading on this guy. Okay. Other homie comes, kicks, boom, in the chin, cracked. 2 people are on the ground. So I'm like, yo, we're doing good.
Yeah,
We're doing good. Like, it's rainy outside.
That sounds pretty cool.
It's some scary shit. But now, here's the thing. Downtown Fullerton is known for their cops. Like, the cops will take you. Like, no problem. So
Right.
I start thinking about that. So I'm now not in, like, fight mode. I'm in problem-solving mode.
Mm-hmm.
Security comes from the bar, finally, after, like, 2 minutes of excursion.
Right.
And the guys start fighting the security guards. So we were able to just dip. Literally called the lift right there. And then by the time we walked out of the alleyway, we were able to do a
Good shit.
leave. I say all that to say that I was crying the whole time. It looked like I got fucked up, but I didn't. I actually got bruised here on my
personally, like if I get so angry to the point that I'm fighting, at the point where it starts to become an actual fight, I'm now in like a meditative state. So
that's cool.
At that point, there's like, because when shit actually goes down, for some reason I just instinctually know what to do. Moves that I've never done before just come like a sleeper agent type shit. Like it just things just start to click.
Yeah.
But like my natural habitat is to overthink things. That's just who I am naturally. So when I actually get the chance to just be in the moment, it's kind of therapeutic.
That's cool, man.
So it becomes like if I'm fighting, it's
I had
almost
to
like
learn
that.
how to do that. So I could say now that I can get into that state now.
Yeah.
So out of my 5 fights that year, that one was my third one. So the first 2 was just pure. I looked like I wanted to kill somebody, untamed.
Right.
Like you couldn't tame me.
Right.
And it all starts with the same issue. They check the homie's girl, or like they try to talk to the girl, or whatever.
They're just being disrespectful.
Disrespectful, right? So then it turns into something. So I appreciate that at least. Like I'm not starting shit, you know.
Right.
It comes from a place of disrespect, and it's never me. It's always somebody else, and I'm coming to the defense of the homie.
Right.
So the first fight, I would say we collectively took an L. That's the one where my shirt's ripped.
Right. I remember that. I remember that moment specifically. Yeah.
So that was at Amigo show. I tried cocaine for the first time. Trash.
Oh my god.
Trash.
Wait.
We got a second person who did cocaine.
Wait, you did cocaine too, right? Is
Yeah, I
that-
did a line or two.
Wait, so
I did a key bump in the bathroom.
explain
Key
this.
bump in the bathroom.
So when
I was trying to get at a girl at the time, and she was a cokehead, so she offered it to me.
you were in a bad place in 2017, were you? Would you consider that a bad mental, or are you just having fun?
I don't know, bro. I thought about that the other day. Like I was out there in the streets.
Yeah, but was
I
it
was in
like
the streets.
was it like I'm in an emotionally bad place, or were you just actually having fun?
I was having fun. I
Okay,
think
fair enough.
I was like that was like prime years that I was using. You know, I was 23, 24. So I was excited. You know, I had just got into my master's program at the time. So like
Things were good.
I'm on a high.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely on a high. I'm making money. Like I'm making real money. So it was a high, and I had savings. Like that shit will put you in a different. That shit hit differently.
I haven't had that phase yet. It was just,
Yeah,
I'm a little
you
scared
see
of it.
you see the savings, and it's like, God damn, I could do some shit. I
Fair
could do
enough.
some shit. Like at that time, I could rent out a hotel and flip somebody there because I lived with my parents. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
so
right,
like
right.
doing that was fucking cool.
Right, I feel
You
that.
know, so like I was on a high. I think I was really having fun. That first fight though, I took a L. So I took a bump of coke. That shit lasted 5 minutes. Right, so I timed that shit perfectly. I'm about to tell you. So I walked into the bathroom, or I'm by the bathroom with homegirl. I was trying to get at her, and she's like, "Hey, you want to do some coke?" And I'm like, "Fuck it, never done it before. Fuck
Okay.
it." So she gives me the bag, and she says, "Go in the bathroom and do it." So I go in the bathroom and like I take my key on some like, oh, this is what people do, I think. And I go and I take a key and I take a bump, feel it instantly. You feel
Really?
it instantly, like
The fact that there's like a rough substance going through your nose, is that annoying?
it's fine. It's fine powder.
So
Okay.
were you drunk when you took the bump?
Yeah. So like you had that drunk feeling immediately gone, and then you had the cocaine just like up, like you're up, like oh shit. When I came out, it was right when Bad and Bougie was big, and we were seeing Migos.
yeah, damn, that was a
They just dropped
Yeah,
that record. So I came
It
out.
was a vibe.
I came out.
It was a vibe.
I came out right when during the Offset verse. Offset.
Oh.
Woo, woo, I was hyped. I was hyped. No, that was like peak cocaine.
Yeah.
That was like if I had to take one, boom. 5 minutes later, that shit was trash.
Damn.
Okay, so he had a bad. It sounds like almost a bad. He had a bad trip.
Okay.
So mine wasn't like that, but very similar. Yeah, in terms of we both had the same experience. In terms of we were both drunk.
Uh-huh.
So when you have that, when you take it, it's a good fix to be not drunk.
Right.
Like
right.
to pretty much just
Immediately.
sober up.
Yeah.
Bam, right
Yeah.
there. So you can continue with your night. If you got drunk too fast or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say who I took it with, but I for sure took it. I think I took it twice. After that point, I didn't do it no more, because it just wasn't for me. But I didn't have a bad experience. Like I never was out here scratching my damn nose, or had a bloody nose or whatever. Like it was just a smooth, simple fix. Like okay, well I've been drinking or whatever. Whoop de whoop, bam. Let me take that. All right, I'm solid. It's almost like I didn't drink or didn't do anything. This is also while I was.
So what'd you do with that energy?
It didn't make me energized. So as he was energized, it didn't make me energized like that. It didn't change any. The only effect it did was take away my drunkenness. It just took away my buzz. So essentially, not even my drunkenness, my buzz. The buzz that I had from drinking, it just took it away.
But you didn't feel invincible?
No. It's literally just because I was buzzed. I think, and I didn't just take the drug itself.
Yeah.
That was pretty much. It was like taking one thing for the other. So I didn't get
It balanced it out.
Correct. So
Cancel.
that's what it was for me.
Yeah.
So yeah, I didn't get the extra, excitement and whoop whoop. It was just like, all right, bet I'm chilling, I'm doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because I think any drug, if you take any drugs, your mental state affects how that drug actually interacts with you.
Yeah.
So for me, nah, it was solid. But would I do it? No, I don't want to snort shit.
Yeah.
Okay, I was very indifferent in terms of really doing that in itself. But I actually had more than him because he had it on a key. Yeah. I had more than that. I had a line.
Now that we're like talking about it, that obviously contributed to why I only felt it for 5 minutes because I had a little bit. Totally makes sense. I never thought of that.
You had one little snip.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the length of a key, right? So like small.
Think about it back in the day, or even if you look at a music video or whatever, you see the cocaine, you see that shit on it. Yeah, I had a fucking line.
Apparently, it was like that back in the day all the time.
Yes.
Walk into the skating rink, there was a line right there on the table.
Just imagine just sitting there, just be like, why you cutting out so many lines? You about to hit all that? No, it's for each of us. What you mean for all of us?
I still took a L that day. We go down. We're leaving. That's when they said, "Yo, you can't handle both bitches," and it's the homie's girl and his sister. That's who the women were.
Right.
So he said that. He stepped to him and he told them to apologize. They didn't apologize, so they started swinging. Big homie took. I'll bring him to a fight anytime. He can take a hit. He took like 5 swings to the chin. Boom, 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 boom. Didn't get KO'd. Just take.
For me, my thing is like, I'm okay with being hit, but I don't want to be hit so bad that like my reflexes are just.
Yeah, he was blacked out drunk. Like he
Okay,
doesn't even remember being clapped. But he was like, look, like, and still up.
You probably could learn something from that while you're sober on knowing how to take a hit.
He took mad hits, bro, and I had to we took an L that day. My shirt was ripped in half, like.
It was probably because he was more relaxed. His physiology was more like relaxed. Because I feel like what contributes to a knockout is the fact that you're trying to not.
Your body's tense.
You're trying to go towards the hit more than like go with the hit. Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Because like if he's blacked out drunk, he was probably just going with the motion of the punch. Or the direction of the punch rather than
concussion
trying to
protocol.
have a strong chin or a strong
That's what would happen.
Yeah.
Your brain's rallying.
But yeah, my guy Daniel was supposed to have a shift today, but he canceled it for the podcast, so he on me.
Yes, because he knows that he wanted to create some great content.
I did not know.
That's what it's used for, y'all.
I did not know you could just put the lid on top of the candle and it would just go out like that.
Yeah, that's why I said.
I just learned something new right now. That's crazy.
If you blow it, it's cool, but like you might fuck up the wicks. You know.
That makes sense. That's interesting.
The wicks. You guys should have an episode one day talking about like why Vicks is the cure-all for like everything.
I don't believe in that.
You talking about Vicks is only for your chest, right? To breathe. You talking about the shit that you rub on your chest, right?
Yes, but it could be used for many other things.
Like what? Is this some Hispanic shit right here?
This
is some Hispanic shit.
Yeah, why would we even
solely
talk about it?
Because you guys dive deep into the topics that people don't really want to know, but then want to know once you start talking about it.
Yeah, but I didn't know that Vicks could be used.
That's
for all types of shit.
Why would I use it for anything else other than my chest?
Let me ask you this question actually before I like start packing up. What's sicker, you having had gonorrhea or me going commando right now in jeans?
You have no fucking drawers on right now, bro.
Definitely you going commando because I think that shit's
bullshit. Bullshit. Why is he? Are you serious? You really gonna believe in that?
Yes.
You believe that?
Nigga, I don't even think that's sexy when a female doesn't have on drawers. Bitch, why you don't have drawers on?
Nah, he said what's more disgusting.
That is more disgusting. You're walking around on a daily
DJ.
basis with no drawers.
You just gonna sit here and talk?
Gonorrhea, you could go get pills, whatever. Bam, gone.
He could.
No, but you don't. You don't. You
He
can't.
go get underwear right now.
You gotta
he don't
go
need,
home.
He doesn't need.
That's a
He doesn't
process.
need health insurance to get underwear.
It's so simple. The same. Okay, it's still the same thing. I can still just go to the pharmacy. Great.
Yeah,
pills,
but on the
gone.
way there, your balls hurt. It's
No,
like,
it's not. They're gone. It's done.
no. I said on the way there.
He's rocking sweaty balls in
You-
his nice jeans.
You're really trying to convince yourself that that's.
I'm not
more-
convincing myself. It's done. That's nasty.
You convince
nasty.
yourself that it's more That's crazy.
Yes. Somebody told me that they have. Somebody told me that they have herpes. Okay, great. What are you doing to fix that? Okay, simple solution. But you going commando? That's wild.
Herpes is not a simple
You woke up
solution,
and you-
dog. That's not a simple solution.
I mean, you're right. It's not. But gonorrhea is. Gonorrhea
Wait,
is. There you go.
wait
That
a
was the
second.
other one.
Wait a
That
second.
was the
Wait a
other one.
second. Are you you seriously convinced yourself that that is more disgusting than having?
Gonorrhea? Yes.
I respect it. Okay, whatever.
As long
Dead
as
ass.
you know,
Dead ass. It's not gonna
that's what
change.
you think.
Yes. Nigga, you woke up, put on jeans. You knew you was balls out, swinging, and you said, draws.
That's why.
Nigga, nah, I'm putting on jeans.
So, like,
I'm
explain
putting on my
his
whole
situation. Explain his situation.
It's naivety, bro. He's being naive.
Yeah.
He knows for a fact. He knows for a fact that if you had gonorrhea right now, that would be more nastier than going commando, right?
No.
Wow.
You have gonorrhea. Hey, bro, you need to go. You need to go get that. You need to go get that checked out. You need to go get your pill so that could go away. You literally were laying down. You woke up. You woke up with no drawers. You said, "Hey, I gotta go somewhere." You did not put drawers on. You're next to your drawer with drawers, and you still decided not to put them on.
I'm more concerned
And you
with.
put on your whole fit, so you look like you have on all
trying to
the
sell this
necessities of
soap.
what
You're
you
trying-
have.
you're trying to sell this-
and you did not put them on.
He's-
Gonorrhea,
he's
it's a
trying to
known
put-
fact.
he's-
You already, if you know
it's
you have
all
it,
in
you
the
have
tone.
it.
It's all in the tone. He's more.
It's a simple fix. You go get your stuff. Great, I got it.
That's
Great.
why he don't
What
wanna
do
give
I
you the
do to
mic right
fix
now.
it?
That's why he don't wanna
Okay,
give you the
cool
mic right
beans.
now.
You just got your dick out in your jeans. That's crazy.
Personally, I'm more concerned with him zipping his penis than anything
Okay.
else.
Okay.
That goes into it.
I'm asking you these questions because I want to see where it changes for you. So if you had gonorrhea right now and you found out 3 weeks ago and you haven't gotten it like fixed from your choice, is that nastier than going commando?
In that scenario, sure,
Okay, so
but
all
that's
this-
unlikely.
Don't say
no.
sure. That's some bullshit. Say
No,
yes.
yeah, because that's a bullshit scenario.
Yes.
That you're gonna have gonorrhea for 3 weeks, not know about it, and now, or you said you know about it.
That
How
is the
long?
scenario.
How long
You said
did you
that you
have
know-
it?
Most people don't know that. They
How
have
long did I have it?
How long did you have it before you actually went to the doctor and said, "Oh fuck"?
Immediately. Well, not immediately, but like days later. No, days later, legit.
I think having gonorrhea in general is just more disgusting than going commando. I mean,
No.
it's on some level
No,
that is nasty, but gonorrhea is on a much higher spectrum.
no,
You're stupid.
no, no, no.
If I left the show, it would just be called jerks. That's crazy.
Final question, and then we'll see where it is. Okay, you now have a choice. You either and it's gonna be death on you if you don't choose, one or the other. Okay, you choose to have gonorrhea, or you choose to go commando.
You have to choose.
That's stupid. Because of course I'm gonna choose
Answer
commando.
the
Of course I'm
question.
gonna choose going commando. Why would I choose an STD?
Wait, why?
Why would I choose an STD? Nobody wants an STD.
I'm trying to figure out your minds. That's how extreme I had to go for you to say.
So you're
commando
trying to say that
is
you.
better than
So you're
gonorrhea.
trying to say you took what I said as in I'm okay with having gonorrhea rather than going commando.
No, that's what you're saying.
That's not what I'm saying. I didn't say any of that. I just said it's disgusting to go commando.
You're saying
than
it's more
gonorrhea.
disgusting to go commando. So you're also saying that in a situation
Where you had to
life or
choose,
death,
you would take that.
Yeah,
you would take gonorrhea.
that's
it's
like
le-
the inverse of what you're saying.
It's far less nasty than in your opinion.
I think people are stupid. I don't think they really thought. I don't think people thought about it like you did. I don't think they took what I said like you did.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
Nah.
You're capping for gonorrhea, right?
Hooray!
This dude is on the ledge. On the ledge.
On
for
the plank.
gonorrhea. So I had to. It's create a situation, life or death situation, for you to choose going commando. Think about that.
He's a manipulator. He manipulated me into choosing and being okay with going commando.
Oh my god.
Let's understand that we're not talking about gonorrhea. He just manipulated me. I don't like this conversation.
Well, I think this is a great way to end the podcast. Daniel, why don't you let people know where they can find you?
Hey guys, you can listen to us on any streaming services. We're on all of them. As Told by the Mid podcast. We have our social medias, Instagram, Welcome to the Mid, Twitter, Mid Welcome. We also have a Facebook page. Nothing's on there yet, but you should start seeing some content, video content soon. Episodes drop every Thursday. You know what I'm saying?
Big bet.
So
and you drop every Thursday.
Every
We drop
Thursday.
every Wednesday.
Try to do it weekly, but we'll figure it out. We do eat on our podcast though, so.
If you don't like that, you can find me personally at Nate X Park. You can find me personally at Nate X Park. We haven't made the social media for Analytical Jerks yet. We wanted to wait for our new cover art. By the way, tell us what you think about our new cover art.
It's there. It's official.
But yeah, we're gonna be making social media for Analytical Jerks soon. But for the meantime, you can find me at Nate X Park, NATEXPARK on all social medias. And we drop every Wednesday. Go check out our last podcast, Father of the Year. And DJ, you got any last comments? What do you want people to walk away with after listening to this tornado of a podcast?
Yeah, this episode was pretty wild.
There's got to be something you want.
Shit, hey, be open, man. Don't be scared to talk about this shit, all right?
What shit?
Everything that we talked about is some real sketchy shit, but hey, don't be scared to talk
Fair
about
enough.
it.
I mean, yeah, I
All
did
right?
create
What's
this.
the worst that could happen? Not a damn thing. All right?
Yeah, I did create this podcast to
Express
help
your
people.
faults.
Yeah, I did create this podcast for that. So we're not afraid to talk about anything here. So if you do come here one day, you're gonna get your hands dirty.
I'm for sure finna ask the nitty gritty.
This is the Analytical Jerks podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm DJ.
And yeah, we'll catch you later. Peace.
Deuce.
I got what you need, I need a check, what do you need? Shoot me a text, always on go, I never rest, back on the road, we with the best, I made the move, check it like chess, that's what you niggas all do on the net, I do not play in that game with the rest, I show you pieces and move them like chess, if you confused, that was the point, I'm making music, baby enjoy, young nigga making noise, I've been working with my boys, hope you like to hear my voice, cause I'ma send an invoice, I'ma need a Rolls Royce, just to only try that bitch once, misery love company, so you know a nigga need a phantom. I don't be bumping no opera though. I made this shit for my ops and them. How you claim he an angel when he only got one wing? For all you know, I could be Satan. You ain't even heard me sing. I be that nigga with all of the money you need. All in designer, but ain't got no logos on me. I been with gangs, you know I needed my team. Angel and demon, my shoulders, I'm bullet Uzi. I be that nigga with all of the money you need. All in designer, but ain't got no logos on me. I be with gang, cause you know I needed my team. Angel and demon, my shoulders, I'm bullet Uzi. Niggas pouring up Deuce, another episode this game. My reality I escalate. On the prince, nigga, that's game. I keep my head in the clouds and deal with the strife. I got the pipe. Money be moving around, crew hold it down, we keep it tight. Big gun, color thorn, make it from mouth running. I'm a jaw breaking, never outgunning. I'm a arms race. I ain't beefing with you, ain't no farm raising. Bitch, I ain't worried about you. A real nigga take care of his. And if you ain't heard about me, you don't know what a real nigga is. Go ahead, get familiar. Demons all around familiars. Mine and yours and I'm killing yours. I ain't talking about demons anymore. Why would I be afraid of you when I've seen God? You just standing in the way of me doing my job.